Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. It's been a while since my last video, like over a month, I think. Jeez. Anyway, I'm back for now. This is the video I can make right now. I don't know if I'll be able to make anytime soon. I don't know what my future plans are. Really, my future right now is the most uncertain thing. So I can't promise there will be frequent videos, but I will try my best. And this is one of those videos. I am keeping my promise, guys. As promised, you got my last CinemaSins related video to 8 likes. And I said if you get it to 8 likes, my next video would be Lionking. So that's what we're doing today. Today, we're doing everything wrong with Lion King. CinemaSins, you're in for a world of hurt for seeing this movie. But without wasting time, let's get into it. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow that and hit the notification bell to be part of the channel. Because even though I may or may not be uploading videos in the future, I do promise to make them as good as possible. And this is a good example of that. Let's begin. Seven seconds of logos. Hey, if you get to sing this movie for it, I can sing you for it.
One of the best animated movies of all time opens with something powerful and dramatic. And for so many of the images and a well-constructed opening, we're going to take off 3 sins right off the bat.
Agreed. 1 sin off. You're back to 0 sins. Lucky you.
These lazy-ass birds are lazy. This is a ritual that needs to be done for some reason.
Well, whatever.
Even God shares his approval of the new lion cub by shining light down at the appropriate moment. Hopefully he'll save Simba's dad when the time comes, too.
That is not God. It is clearly said in the movie that the stars and the sun, which is a star, I don't want to hear it, resemble the kings of the past. Even Lion King 2 confirms this, and yes, it is canon. So the sunshine might even be Mufasa's dad for all we know, because it's not the kings of the past, dude.
Slayer by himself if that's the case.
What am I going to do with him?
I don't know, but after this scene, I would definitely be on the lookout for Scar to pull some straight-up Hamlet in the next couple of days.
You just said in the previous Sid that Mufasa deals with this on a regular basis. Why would he be worried or paranoid if this is how Scar usually or normally acts?
Son is awake.
So they got James Earl Jones and Madge Sinclair to basically reprise their roles as King and Queen from Coming to America. So does that mean Simba's gonna go to Queens and work at a McDowell's? Does Simba one day get pulled over for having a transvestite hooker in his car?
Jeremy makes a pop culture reference that isn't a sin of the movie.
About that shadowy place.
That's beyond all borders.
Okay, first of all, if it's a shadowy place, then the light ain't touching it, and Simba shouldn't have to ask. Second of all, you've just said the light and sight were your borders. But now suddenly, oh yeah, we have interior borders around that scary place. I forgot.
Simba was probably thinking that since the light extended over the shadowy place, maybe it was an exception. Why would he think of interior borders? He's literally a child being introduced to the concept of his kingdom for the first time. Also, are you one of the animals in the movie, Jeremy? Why are you acting like structures covered in shadow outside will always be in shadow? Eventually, the sun will move and cast a light in those areas, thus making it the lion's territory. Wow, 2 sins in the same sin? You really know what you know what that means? Double sin, or in Africa, shidambili.
Exist together in a delicate balance.
That's why they're a gazelle bounding nearby with no fear whatsoever that I might eat them at any moment. Just like the real Africa.
You do see them running away, right? Or at the very least not going near the lions, right?
Loyal servants.
I never get to go anywhere.
You're like 6 days old, dude. Jesus.
And you were attacking him earlier for not knowing anything about the kingdom.
That make you.
Why does everyone assume that Scar won't die well before Mufasa does? And why does Scar think he'll ever have a shot at the throne anyway? Scar seems well beyond the years where his possible royalty would even matter that much to him. He should have thought about killing Mufasa long ago, before Simba was even born.
I think you forgot the part at the beginning of the movie where Scar said he would never fight Mufasa, insinuating that they did fight over the throne before and Scar lost. That incident was probably even how he got his scar. Yes, I know he got it from a buffalo in the book and he got it from another lion in the TV show. God, Scar has a lot of backstories. He's like the freaking Joker. Long story short, Scar knows he can't beat Mufasa in a fight and actually did try to kill him before but failed. The only reason he succeeded this time was because he led Simba into the gorge. Anything else and he probably would have failed.
Simba is outlining exactly how he'll bring about the downfall of the entire kingdom. Selfishness and excessive playtime.
Yes, Jeremy, this is how children act when they are spoiled or have all the power. This is how I imagine life could be if I was king or something. Also, this is Simba's character, proud and stuck up. This is the beginning of the movie. The whole point of his arc is seeing him grow, mature, and be more humble. That is how movies and characters work. 3 sins here. 2 for the 2 sins in once, and another for me having to explain to you how movies work.
Wow, Scar found a way to get nature.
No. Sitting this scene and this song. Be prepared for the sins coming your way, sir.
Despite that, though, Scar gets a massive lucky break after being super unlucky, doesn't he? This whole plan should definitely have worked without a hitch, but Mufasa's a bastard and survives all the way up to the point where Scar is forced to straight up murder him. Not only that, everything with the cliff is perfect so that Simba doesn't see them.
So, what's the sin here? I'm genuinely curious. You're just pointing out things on the screen. Plus, it didn't matter whether Simba saw it or not, as Scar was planning to kill him anyway.
Where the hell was this guy when the massive stampede was going on? Did he oversleep or something? Did he wake up and look at his watch and say, I'm late for the stampede?
Okay, I'll admit, the first time I heard this, I laughed. 1 sin off.
Away and never return.
Question, why doesn't he just kill and or eat Simba right now? There are no witnesses. And if he's telling him to run away, there's obviously a benefit for Scar to having Simba out of the picture. And he's a wimpy baby lion, who you already tried to have killed earlier anyway. So why send away alive the one dude that can challenge your claim to the throne? This is so much worse than monologuing.
Kill him.
What? This is even worse than not killing him. Why didn't you kill him 6 seconds ago? Why are you letting this turn into a game for the hyenas and You want him dead, right? They're the fools that failed you last time, dog. The fuck?
Because if Scar returned with lion blood on his mouth and claws, it would be very awkward for him, wouldn't it? Unlike Mufasa, who died from fall damage and is something Scar could easily explain away as an accident, how the hell would he talk his way onto the throne if Simba's stench is on him and the hyenas are nowhere to be seen? It makes more sense for the hyenas to kill him, as Scar doesn't need to dirty his paws, and he could blame the murder on them, claiming he was trying to save Simba. He doesn't care about them, so it makes total sense.
Simba survives this. Simba's mom just accepts he's dead, with no body to be found, mere hours after everything went down.
So imagine how it would look if there were lion marks on the body instead of hyena.
Zazu conveniently forgets that Scar punched him into a rock a minute ago when this started getting real. Almost like he forgets the guy has all the markings of a true villain, that this is what he wanted all along, and he was probably responsible for.
For all Zazu knows, Scar knocked him out because he was being annoying, and Scar could easily explain it away as an accident because he was panicking.
Timon and Pumbaa ex machina, but my question is, why do they even give a
Ignoring Lionking 1.5.
Cute song, but shaving his claws down like this is a horrible idea that only endangers him further out here in the wild, you dope.
Well, I mean, first of all, why would Timon care about that? And second of all, this is actually smart. Timon and Pumbaa don't want Simba to kill them, so they shave his claws as insurance, and they let Simba know that he doesn't need to kill or hunt anything, as his normal prey isn't indigenous to that area. Thus, he ends up eating bugs. Watch the movie, you dolt.
Seriously, fart jokes are the literal easiest, laziest comedy there is, and it bothers me to see them in otherwise brilliant films like this.
100% agree. I wholeheartedly agree with this. Take 1 sin off. I'm happy to give it away. Fart jokes cannot be done well, and unless your name is Captain Underpants, I don't think they will ever be done well. Unless from Captain Underpants, obviously.
Hakuna Matata! Hakuna Matata glosses over the thing that made Timon an outcast. Did he murder a family of 4? I bet he murdered a family of 4.
Looks like someone didn't watch Lionking 1.5. You know what that means? 3 more sins.
How a Bug's life should have ended. Simba definitely wasn't interesting during the time he grew into an adult, so we'll tell that story and dissolves as he walks across a log.
Ignoring Lionking 1.5 again. That's 6 sins now. Do you want to continue?
The lion sleeps tonight. Movie about remote African animals simply jam-packed with pop culture references. You know, for kids.
Says the guy who always plagues his videos with pop culture references. Hypocritical, I know.
But a sudden hill shows up again out of nowhere that they can fall down. Pop.
Well, if there's no danger, then your sin is hollow. Like, half the reason for your sin is gone then.
Something soon, everyone will starve.
Why can't you do something? Why can only the heir to the throne we just now learned was alive do something?
Because he's the only one with any legal or legitimate claim to the throne. You literally just answered your own question.
He lives in you.
The power was inside you all along cliche.
What power? He's seen his ghost dad. That is not a power.
Cool part of the movie, I suppose, but would Simba have gone back to claim his throne?
Oh my gosh, sitting this scene.
Thank you. Man, the vegetation all dies, the weather is terrible. Everything about this entire ecosystem is based on the sitting Lion King's evilness or goodness.
Jeremy points out the obvious.
It's true.
Simba tells the truth, but somehow doesn't give the full story, one that he would easily be forgiven for, even if it's 100% true.
You're forgetting that he sees himself as guilty. That's why he paints himself in a bad light.
Simba does the thing that killed his dad in the first place.
You do know that it was the hyenas who caused the stampede and not Simba's roar, right? Right? And now we come to the end of the video. The sin tally is, bum bum bum, dramatic drum roll, 35 sins. And the sentence, get mauled by lions while I'm just lioning around with them. I'll go jump out of a balcony now. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video today. Sorry it's not as edited as it could have been, or at least it's not as sharply edited as I usually do. For some reason, my editing app, my recording app is not working well, and it's just bugging out. Sorry about that, bad on my part. I will try and make these videos as good as possible. But I figured I'd get this out because I didn't know when would be the next time I'd be able to record. Speaking of which, I do not know what my future is, guys. So if you are looking forward to future videos, just hit the notification bell and just wait around for me. Alright, this is my bad. I'm kind of busy right now, so yeah, hopefully I can still do more videos and record in the future, but as of now, enjoy this treat that I've struggled to put out for you. Anyways, guys, as promised, this video got up, the last video I made on CinemaSins got up to 8 likes, and that's why I was able to do the Lion King. So you know what the next part of the challenge is. Get this video up to 5 likes. 5 likes and I will do CinemaSins Finding Dory. I'll do everything wrong with Finding Dory. And if you get that video up to 3 likes, I'll do whatever video you guys want me to do. You want me to sin No Way Home? You want me to sin Doctor Strange, even though it hasn't come out? That's up to you guys, alright? Anyways, thank you so very much for watching. I have been Captain Phoenix. Thank you again, once again, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so that you will know the next time I upload a video and when it's as good as it can be. I'll definitely fix everything up here. Thank you again for sticking around, and of course, share this with your friends. I have been Captain Phoenix, and with that, I will see you in another universe. Goodbye, my beautiful, amazing Rangers.